I've taken a couple of weeks off after completing daughter number one's room over here. Still looking great. And I'm just letting the body heal before I get started into this hallway, which we are ready to do now. And all we need to do here is finish the joint compound on the corners and on the seams. We also have to go through and fill these holes in. I'll dig these out a little bit, fill them up with joint compound, sand them down, and then we'll be ready to paint. And then, of course, we're gonna get the flooring in here. And what we're going to do here on the hallway leading into the bonus room is we're gonna finish this off on this side. However, I'm also going to finish this wall only off as part of the hallway project because I want to get the door in and be able to seal this room off from the hallway. So when I do go back into working in the bonus room and start sanding all this drywall down, that dust won't come into this room. So we'll be able to close that door off. So that's the goal right now. But the first thing I'm getting ready to do here is take off the rest of this molding all around the hallway here. Also in this closet on the bottom, there's a molding sitting there too. And we'll take all that out and we should be good to go. The other thing I'm going to do also is I'm going to take this top nose piece off of the stairway and we're going to sand that down. You can see there's just a lot of scratches in it, and that's from just bringing materials up, the toolbox, and just stuff getting all scratched up on that. So we're going to take that apart, or take it off rather, and then I'm going to match that with the hardwood floors and restain it, sand it down and restain it. What I don't want is the hardwood floor sitting up against that, and then you see this mismatch of colors when you're looking at it from here. It's going to look pretty awful. But when you're looking at it from down there, up here, you're only going to see the lip of the nose, which is going to be irrelevant. So we're also going to do that. And that's the plan over the next couple of weeks. We've got a little bit of ceiling work to do up here, which is going very well. That's nice and smooth. But the goal here today and the rest of the day is to get this molding off, put it aside, and then we'll get ready to sand it. We got the top piece of hardwood flooring off, the one that has the nosing on top of the stairs here, and it came off pretty easy. And they have, as you can see here, a lot of nails and glue holding this thing in place. In my view, a little bit of overkill here, but we're going to take all these out and redo the top surface, sand it down, and I will definitely not put that many nails back in here. We'll fill all those in and then we will stain it the right color. I may even do something a little more decorative, meaning I may drill into the top of these just to hold it in place, put dowels in and have the little dowels stained, and you'll see those in there. But I don't know, we're going to decide that once we get to that point. You can see here that they actually custom fit this by taking that round piece out to match the nosing, the nosing that is the round piece here. So this piece broke off. I'm just going to glue that back on and we'll finish that back off. But I want to keep that in place so when I put this back in, it acts as a template for where the hardwood floors are going in. We don't want to be off where this came off of. And you can see here I also put a line with a Sharpie all the way down to mark where this piece is going to back on. So we're going to keep going on here and getting this cleaned up, get those nails out. I've also fixed the molding that was split in half there. You can still see the crack line, but that is now glued together. Once that's completely dried, we'll simply fill in the crack that you see there with either the pink plastic wood or just go over it with caulk, and then we'll paint over that and you won't even see that. But now I've got a good guideline for where this piece is going to be, and when I put that piece back, and then we'll match the hardwood floors to make sure that we don't have any gaps there. I'm gonna do a separate video on finishing this piece up, sanding it down, finding the right stain to match the hardwood floors that you see underneath the door there. And that should be an interesting and cool little project to do on the side here. All right, we have finished taking out all the molding and taking out this top nose piece here for the top tread. We've cleaned it up, so we are ready to start on the joint compound here over the next couple of days. As you can see, we're getting ready to do that. We made a little bit of a mistake over here when I was trying to take that molding out. I used a crowbar to get behind it, and it dented into the wall. I thought there was a stud right there. So we are going to do my little patch job that I've done on so many projects. Fill that in. I'll probably put like a little block right here, and then I'll have a side to nail to or screw in with the drywall screws. But 90% of this is going to be covered by the molding anyways. We're going to be 3/4 up and then 5 1/4, so we're probably going to end up around here somewhere. And just that little piece is going to be patched. But we'll take care of that here shortly. And everything's looking really good to move forward. So we are going to close this one out, and then we will move on to number 52. So until next time, folks, peace out.